In a blockbuster deal that shook the NBA landscape just hours before Game 7 of the 2025 NBA Finals, the Phoenix Suns finally pulled the trigger on trading superstar Kevin Durant. The eighth all-time leading scorer in NBA history, Durant was shipped to the Houston Rockets in exchange for a package headlined by young star Jalen Green, gritty forward Dillon Brooks, the 10th overall pick in the upcoming draft, and a haul of 5 second-round picks. While Houston was widely expected to be a frontrunner for Durant, especially given Durant's own preferences, the final stretch of the trade saga revealed some unexpected suitors in the mix. Among the most surprising was the Denver Nuggets, a team not initially seen as a likely landing spot for the 15-time All-Star. The Heat, Rockets, and Timberwolves, front-runners but not alone. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the Suns were engaged in serious talks with several teams over the course of the week leading up to the trade. The primary conversations centered around the Miami Heat, Houston Rockets, and Minnesota Timberwolves. These teams made the most sense on paper. The Rockets and Heat both boast assets and cap space, while the Timberwolves' star-studded core, featuring Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns, could have made for a fascinating fit alongside Durant. However, Charania also revealed that the Suns fielded offers and inquiries from several wildcard teams, shaking up expectations about where Durant might land. The Toronto Raptors, Cleveland Cavaliers, Los Angeles Clippers, and notably the Denver Nuggets all emerged as contenders who tested the waters in a potential trade for KD. Denver Nuggets, a dark horse in the Durant sweepstakes. Denver's name on the list raised eyebrows around the league. The Nuggets, fresh off their own playoff run, are a team in win-now mode with Nikola Jokic at the helm. Adding Durant to the mix would have instantly made Denver one of the favorites in the Western Conference, if not the entire league. But the financial logistics and roster construction made such a trade challenging. Sources suggest that while Denver was interested and made overtures, the salary matching required to accommodate Durant's massive $54.7 million expiring contract was a steep hurdle. Michael Porter Jr. and Zeke Naji's combined salaries alone wouldn't have met the threshold needed to absorb Durant's contract under NBA trade rules. This means Denver would likely have needed a third team to facilitate a complex three-team trade just to clear enough salary space. On top of the salary issues, Denver's limited draft capital also complicated things. The Nuggets hold first-round picks only in 2026, 2028, 2030, and 2031. Assets they are likely hesitant to part with given the team's current financial commitments and long-term plans. Unlike some other franchises with multiple draft picks to offer, Denver's ability to sweeten a deal with future assets was somewhat constrained. Durant's contract and market dynamics. Durant's contract status played a significant role in how aggressively teams pursued him. With the superstar's $54.7 million deal expiring this season, he was eligible to sign a 2-year extension with his new team immediately after the trade. This gave Durant an unusual amount of control in the process, essentially allowing him to dictate where he wanted to commit long-term. That control made front offices cautious. Teams had to weigh not only the immediate cost and return on investment, but also whether Durant would see their franchise as a long-term destination. This dynamic is likely why the Suns engaged primarily with teams Durant favored. Houston, Miami, and San Antonio were all on his preferred list. Houston Rockets, land the prize. Ultimately, the Rockets won the bidding war, landing Durant in a deal that sends their franchise in a bold new direction. Houston is banking on the veteran superstar to instantly transform their young roster into championship contenders. The package the Suns received, featuring Jalen Green's star potential, Dillon Brooks' tough defense, and a treasure trove of draft picks, positions Phoenix to retool aggressively after the Durant era. This deal signals a high-stakes gamble by both franchises, Houston doubling down on veteran star power, while Phoenix begins a rebuild with young talent and future assets. The Nuggets' missed opportunity for Denver, the Durant saga likely leaves a bitter taste. Despite being mentioned among the finalists in trade talks, the realities of NBA salary cap rules and asset management meant the Nuggets never got close to finalizing a deal. The front office may rue the missed chance to pair Jokic with another elite scorer, a pairing that could have vaulted them into clear title favorite territory.